All right then. Good day, viewers. This is For Vibe Podcast, and I'm BM.
I'm Vidi, and we are the co-host for this podcast. Talk about anything you think about,
Like what?
like woman empowerment, which is our topic for today. So, Vidi or Toro,
It's BM.
BM. Oh, okay, not Toro again. Okay, BM. So, what do you think about woman empowerment and this feminine movements stuff?
Women empowerment.
Yeah.
Well, right now, this women empowerment is a shadow of this this true meaning. There. People are looking at the right. Let's just say that it's more like in the dark side of it. The women empowerment. There.
When you say dark side of it, what do you mean by dark side of it?
It's only beneficial um, to women. Look, yes, women empowerment is supposed to boost women, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
education sector, working environment, wherever you find a woman. But now it's being taken, I mean, it's being used out of its, um, how do you put it, original sense. As in, for instance, take uh, the school setting,
Yeah.
where you say women are empowered, not to go to school and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, yes, the master plan behind that was, equality. Boys and girls go to school,
Mm-hmm.
get the same level of education.
Okay.
If you are good, you are good. You pass, you pass.
Okay.
Doesn't matter your gender or ethnicity or whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
But now what do you have? Women or girls these days, they use that too. They've more or less found like a loophole.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, sadly, we do say it's a man's world, but then women tend to control certain things.
Mm.
So let's take a guy who is in school, a boy and a girl who are in school. In the tertiary institution, for instance, if you get your F,
Mm-hmm.
you get your F, and the girl also get the F. I'm not saying it's for every girl out there, but it's easier for the girl to change that grade
Okay. What do
by
you mean by
visiting,
change? I agree.
by visiting the lecturer or whoever it may involve
Mm.
and have something, discuss how they can
But
change that.
men too can also go
Oh,
pay
but
and change the grade.
you see, yeah, a man has to do something
Yeah,
extra.
it's always an exchange. It's a transaction. So you either give something that is not money, or you give money.
No, but
So it's a
from a
transaction.
guy's perspective, from a guy, the boys end,
Yeah.
you have to pay. But then how often does it happen? Maybe seven, maybe 5 out of 10 times. The guy will be kicked out from the office. Get out of my office. How dare you propose that kind of thing to me? Don't you know who I am? But a girl, she walks in there, let's massage me a bit. Let's,
So if you get small massage, your mind
let's
will
soften
change.
the
Yeah.
voice. And the girl will be like,
So to
oh,
you, if you get small massage, your mind will change. Yeah.
no. Why would it change?
So why will you speak
But
that
I'm
way?
speaking for myself.
So that is why I asked you.
I'm speaking for myself.
So
But
if you
you're talking
get
about
small
in
massage,
general. I'm talking about in general. It's a whole different ball.
okay.
It's a different ball. But yeah,
Mm,
on a more serious note,
mhm.
yeah, I mean, the true nature of this, the origin of this was in a good way. But now it's been twisted to only favor women to the fullest.
Yeah, but it says woman empowerment or
The women
women
empowerment was
empowerment.
supposed to give them
So
the chance.
definitely the focus is on the woman.
Yes, but the women empowerment
Yeah.
is the same as even feminism. Even the true meaning of feminism or the feminist movement
Hmm.
is to put women in equal ground with men.
Yeah.
That's the whole plan.
Yeah.
The true nature of it now
Hmm.
is only on women above men. That is where it has gotten to. You
Wow.
see, when it comes to the working, let's put the school the issue aside. You come to a working environment, you have women who say they want equal pay
Mm-hmm.
to the guy. I mean, equal pay with the guys there.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you look at certain stats, right,
Mm-hmm.
certain record, you realize that it's 9 out of 10. Most of the time, the guy has more workload on him compared to the woman.
Okay.
You find a woman and a man who are coming from the same department there,
Mm-hmm.
IT officer,
Mm-hmm.
who's most likely to spend more time at work, overtime, is the guy.
But
When it's
we have a lot of women that are very hardworking.
the
Even
hardworking,
they work more than the guys.
they do work, but you see,
Yeah.
based on certain things I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
of course, research and what have you will see, and this is not even done by men. The research, what I'm talking about, is I think it was even based in the UK. It was done by a woman.
Okay.
I think she deals with revenue, what, and she was doing her own internal investigation on a certain company there,
Okay.
based on the pay gap
Mm-hmm.
between men and women. And she realized that, yes, certain men were being paid more, but it wasn't based on salary. It was incentives,
Okay.
add-ons.
Okay.
And when she looked deeper into it, she realized that these guys in question were
Mm-hmm.
earning, even though they're all in the same department,
Mm-hmm.
the guys did overtime. They are willing to take more load. They even ask for more load.
Okay.
So let's take an instance where
But
it is,
so in this case, you are talking about strength of a man and a woman.
yes, but when it comes,
I getting it. But the woman empowerment movement is more like because the women have been marginalized for quite some time. If you
Mhm.
look at our northern Ghana, okay, typical northern Ghana, even this the southern parts, if you look at our villages, okay, you realize that most of the women are the people they put behind. Say like you go to the farm, you have your places in the kitchen, in a community decision making, women are usually not involved. Are you getting it? So I think the movement is just to encourage the girl child to also rise up, take responsibilities, or engage in community building. Are you getting the
oh
point?
yeah,
So that is the whole concept about women empowerment. Basically, that is how I understood it. I get my point. But then it's individual. It comes to when it comes to maybe men against women, favors. What is individual differences? I believe it's individual differences. I get my point.
for that one, I totally agree with
Yeah, because you can go in an interview with a lady, okay, and you do well, she does well, they pick her over you. Why? Because maybe she has certain traits that you don't have. Women, we are
you. How
that
many
kind of
times?
hush
How
hush.
many
Hey,
times?
hey.
No, no, let's be honest.
That
If
aggressive
the
type.
interviewers are men,
Mm-hmm,
the board are men,
mm-hmm,
those in the interview,
mm-hmm.
if you are honest with yourself, how many of them will pick them based on, let's say,
Competencies.
competence, man or woman? How many times?
Well, I don't have statistics. I don't have any facts and figures as I said right now. So based on criteria, I would say the best person will definitely be picked.
No, you see, for companies
Mm-hmm.
in general, you've been given more like a status quo to follow,
Yeah.
where they are supposed to give room for women. Even the guy can be more competent, but I mean, the man can be more competent than the woman.
Yeah.
The woman has to be favored more because they need to fill up a certain ratio
Yeah,
where
yeah,
amount
like
of women are supposed to be
the bill that was passed some time ago,
there. Exactly.
which our current president is trying to make sure it is achieved.
You see,
Yes.
exactly. So that's something. A lot of institutions, not even just Ghana, you're talking about even it's a
But
worldwide
when
thing.
you also look at it from another point of view, you realize that when women are in higher position, they tend to be very disciplined, or they are able to discipline people around them.
It depends on the working environment. I think
Okay.
women do better in certain fields than others.
Like what fields?
Maybe the business fields, yes, because women are very, very
Then
good with money.
which other areas they don't do well? which other areas you
No,
think
even they
they
themselves, you realize
they
that
don't
when
usually
you go to
go?
maybe schools, there are certain core programs they don't even take, and certain programs tend to be competitive. Let's take the engineering field, where
Well,
it is mostly,
you see, with that, it's a perception.
it's not really a
Say
perception,
people say engineering is difficult, or
not difficult.
the
The field
IT
work,
is difficult,
the field work.
or the field work is difficult.
Look, they've been
It's a perception. Now we have ladies who are truck drivers. We have ladies who are. Uh,
there are not many. No, let's be honest, there are not many.
there are not many, but it has to do with the orientation.
Look,
The orientation,
there are
right
more
from
women, there are more
the
women,
basic level.
there are more girls in school than guys.
Sure,
But yet, why is that you have fewer percentage in those fields compared to
and that
others?
is what I'm
It's a
saying.
choice. They decided to choose those
It's the
fields.
orientation. It's more like, you see, in this part of the world we live in, people feel like you are successful if you build a house, you own a car. It's an ideology, it's a societal norm or an idea people have put out there. So if you finish school, you don't get a very good job or very good paying job that can give you a car and a house, your family feels like you still have a long way to go. I get my point.
So in
It's a
that case,
society. It's a society. So when we try to orient the girl child that the field work is not as it looks like, the field work is not something that they say as difficult as it seems. So they can venture into it. We have civil engineers who are women and they are doing
I'm not
fantastic.
disputing that fact. I'm
Yes.
talking about the ratio. You have more women in school compared to guys.
And I believe the
But the
ratio has to
percentage,
do with it has to do with the perception.
it's not perception. Perception on who, on which regard?
On the society. The society believes has some kind of
No,
perception
it
that
is the girls themselves who have a
so
perception of those programs in particular.
yeah, so the
Some
girls
girls,
are from the society. So
no,
the
you're talking about the girls, you're talking about women.
yeah.
Nobody's influencing them when it comes to what they want. They're old enough to know what they want. They do their own research. Let's be honest.
But you know
Yeah,
what we watch, what we hear, what we see around us influences us
no, but guys,
directly or indirectly.
but we always know. Look, we're living in a techno world there,
Mhm.
where everything's at our fingertips.
Okay.
Now, in the introduction of AI, there's no excuse to say perception. This, it's like superstition. To me, they're all like, no, the information is just right there at your fingertips. Pick up your phone, do your research. Guys have been doing all this nasty work even before they got into the field. They started doing them.
Okay.
So it has been there. If you want it, you go for it.
Yes.
So if
So
those girls, those women you're talking about, who are in the silver department, they didn't let perception get in the way of what they want. They went, they went in
and I
competition with men.
bet
They're
you if
competitive.
you speak to most of them that are in those men dominated area, they will tell you that they got the motivation from someone or they got the idea to venture into that area or to challenge themselves in that area based on maybe someone's story or the idea that it's not difficult, you can do it yourself. Then they went into it. I believe most of these things has to do with
we have many,
how we look at
we have,
these things.
we have many role models, women, female role models.
Mm,
But the same girls, they don't follow them. Their role models are not the same people. How many people even follow someone like Michelle Obama?
okay.
Right? She's one of the most popular women, or one of the most popular figure
Mhm.
when it comes to leadership and what have you.
All right.
Aside her being, of course, the former first lady
Mm,
of the United States,
okay.
you know, Barack Obama. But she's also renowned. She's a author and what have you.
Mhm.
Going on talk shows. Look, she's even, so I say the true definition of a feminist.
Mhm.
Not a modern day feminist. There's a difference between the origin of feminism and then the modern day
Yeah, for
feminist.
that, I'll agree with you.
Because
On that
a lot
point.
of youth, the youthful girls, will not agree with Michelle. Let's be honest.
Mm.
Being the supportive wife, look, that kind of, no, we don't want that.
How do they want it?
It comes back to the whole education thing. You said the perception.
Okay.
Some women come in the environment, the society, but the guys told you the same thing.
Mhm.
Just because you told me, hey, civil engineering is hard, though,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean it's going to deter me. I'll still go for it. If I like it, I'm going for it. It doesn't matter whether you tell me it's a hard course or not.
Mhm.
So if you are saying women get easily
That
swayed
is,
about that,
if already made your mind to
exactly.
go into
So if you
it.
want it, you want it.
Even
No
though,
perception can
even
change
though,
that.
but you know that we human beings, our minds are designed that anything we hear or see tends to play a role in how we what think about it.
You see, there's this myth that when women enter certain institutions, they are going to be um, uh, squeezed to death. They won't get a chance to evolve, grow, you know, climb the social ladder and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But when I listen to certain people, people who are the men, the figures in those companies, even women, it's not that true. It's just like it's like a superstition. It's like it's a story.
What do you mean by it's a superstition?
They make it look like they make it so unbearable for women. The things, the laws work. Certain institutions that look at the HR. Any small thing, a woman can easily accuse a guy of assault,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy is being taken care of without any form of investigation. He's what do you call it? He's proven guilty before he's actually even vetted or whatever. He's just taken out, dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
Let a woman accuse you of an assault in the
Yeah,
workplace.
yeah, I
The man is
understand
kicked
that.
out, dismissed.
I understand that because they are vulnerable.
No, but the thing is, why don't you have the proper investigation before you take that step to ruin somebody's career or
But
profession?
that is also
That's what I'm talking
another
about.
story for another day.
You
So,
see,
for
that is the
sure,
whole thing. So
for
people
sure.
make it look like women are suffering in certain. No, it's not that. It's not true. It's not
But
really
in
true.
actual sense, women are suffering.
In what sense? You like that's just like you mentioned the pay gap, which is even a myth. It's not true. As like I said, it's the workload. It's always based on workload.
I
You
didn't
can't.
mention pay gap.
No, I'm talking
You
about
see,
like I mentioned the pay gap.
when you travel, okay,
Mm,
when you travel
mm.
and you move towards the northern region, okay, I'm from the northern region, so I can speak in that sense. So when you move towards the northern region, you appreciate what I'm saying.
No, if you are going to the countryside, the suburbs, that's different. Now I can totally
All
agree with you.
different. They are all human. They are all human
No,
beings. They are all.
in the rural and urban, they're different. The stats are different. The way things are done are different. Take the north, for instance. You have that women being accused of witchcraft. In the modern days, 21st century, you have women being accused of witchcraft.
Exactly, and that
That's what I'm
is
saying.
same.
It's different. You
It's
don't
the
have,
same problem.
but you don't have that in the. There's a difference between the rural and the urban issues we have when it comes to
But
this women empowerment.
why should it be
It's
different?
supposed to cover. Even I believe this women empowerment should be more focused in such areas than the city. It
Mm,
should be more focused there. Because
mm.
those places are where women are really vulnerable.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
for
why they're
sure,
really vulnerable to
for sure.
societal norms, to culture ways, and what have you, the oppression, all those things are there. So
Yeah,
it should be more focused on that end. But
yeah.
how many times do you see people focus on that end? They're mostly focused on the big businesses we have around in the city.
And by the big businesses are all in the city, so
So
definitely,
that it's about
and that is just an aspect
that's what I'm saying.
of
The
the
woman
woman
empowerment is
empowerment.
mostly on money. It's about the pocket. It's financial. It's not about really helping women in general. Let's be honest. How long has this women empowerment? How long? When did they even start?
Okay.
It started over, I think, 20, 30 years ago. Long time
Mm.
ago. It's not a current. It's an old agenda.
Yeah, yeah.
And it started. And
But
you saw
what do you
people
mean by it's about money?
when you mention women empowerment, what
Mm.
comes to mind? What women think about is money. It's financial. They're always looking at the
To
pay
be
gap.
financially independent or to get
You can
paid
yes,
equally as men.
exactly. It's always about the money. When you mention women empowerment, how
Mm.
many times do you hear stories talk about people in the village? Like you mentioned people in the north. How many times do you hear such things, such debates or discussions? It's always in a city where the businesses are, where the money is.
Mm.
Women empowerment, save the woman.
They want the position to get
Their
to
position.
maybe the CEO position so that they can get more money.
That thing, if
They
you
can so
deserve
that
that,
they can
if you
flex on their husband.
that's another thing. Or they can show off on social media. This is all about that. I will not say there are some women out there who are, their cases are justified. They are trying to reach out far. I'm not saying every woman is. No, I'm not. Don't get me. It's not like that.
We get the ladies in the
No, no,
comments.
no. It's not that. But even
Get
they,
ladies in the
even they
comment
themselves,
section.
they know
Mhm,
if they are honest with themselves.
mhm,
When women empowerment is mentioned,
mhm,
you don't even think of Adwa in the north,
mhm,
or yeah, what the Salamatu in the
uh-huh,
north. Sorry, you don't think of such people there. They think of here in the city, my girlfriend or my friend in this company got. It's mostly financial.
okay.
It's mostly financial. When you look at it, it's always mostly financial issues.
Mm.
It's not wrong, but if that is
But
your focus on this whole women
I
empowerment,
don't see it that way. I don't see it that way.
When you go on social media, do you see them talk about enough? How many times do you even see them talk about it?
Yeah, they talk about enough. At least we have
How many times? Out of 10 times, how
organizations.
many times do you see the enough being mentioned?
I
Just
do, I
mention the
do,
enough
I do,
alone.
I do see on news like Songtaba. I think it's an NGO in the northern region that help in this cause, in the women empowerment cause. You
Mhm.
get it, and other NGOs as well as government
I'm
institutions.
not saying it's
So
not it's
they
non-existent.
do.
What I'm saying is how often do you hear them compared to what I'm talking about happening in the city?
Mm.
You realize that what you're even talking about it ends up being a special cover.
Okay.
It's a special cover. Like it's like exclusive
Mm.
interviews that they go do.
But the whole idea is about uh, making women to also contribute to society, right? So if in the villages or in the suburb, okay, or in the countryside, organizations or NGOs also help. It all plays a role.
It
Are you
helps.
getting it?
It
It all
helps.
plays a role.
My issue is not that. My issue is the focus of some of them.
Okay.
You see, the organizations
Yeah,
they are focused on helping women at large. That's
yeah.
different. I'm talking
Mm.
about particular people.
Individuals.
Yes, where their goals are.
But for that, definitely, everybody goes where his interest is. Just as you
Exactly.
said,
Then
the goal.
why would you label it women empowerment then?
It's part of the agenda.
If
It's
you
a
are
woman
chasing money,
empowerment.
if you are chasing money,
So in that context of woman empowerment, right?
mhm,
I also need to what use that opportunity to get to where I want to go or where I want to be.
would you call that a man's empowerment?
What do you
It's even funny to
myself?
say. You see, funny to say. Exactly. You chasing your your personal ambition, financially
Yeah.
or whatever,
Mhm.
shouldn't be put under women empowerment.
No, it should be put because no, not financial though, by your
But you realize that's
dreams,
part of the women. It's part of
by
the feminist
your
movement.
dreams. Okay, chasing
Yes,
your dream.
exactly.
Okay, say you want to become a future president as a
Hmm.
lady.
Hmm.
All right, so if you are not given the right opportunities or you are not given the right education
Hmm.
or you are not given what is due you, how do you get there? You need to champion the cause as well,
Of
or you
course,
need to support that cause.
that's why I have
Even though
women.
your objective is to become a president one day as a lady,
Mhm.
I get to my point. So you also need to champion your cause because it favors you though, but it will favor not just you
But
but
they've been there.
others as well.
These figures are talking about they've been there since. It's
That's
not the
true.
first time you have a vice president as president. Maybe in Ghana, yes, but worldwide it's not.
No, no,
There are
no,
many role
no.
models out there.
Oh
We
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
CEOs.
Sure, sure.
These women have been there in power for how many years now? How many more do you want? For you to say that let me leave my comfort zone and actually chase my dream. You
So
want the whole world to be dominated by women before you know what I can get there. You have women. Look, take the military for instance. You say women empowerment.
mhm,
How many women actually venture
mm,
into the military?
these days we have a lot of women
When war is mentioned, how many?
in the
No, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
yeah,
You see,
but we do have women
in Ghana, we have women who join.
yeah.
This can be very, very controversial, but I'm going to say this based on what I read online. Right?
Mhm,
It's not about Ghana anyway.
okay,
Take you see what happened in the states in the US.
okay.
There was an issue where they wanted to, they have this recruitment.
Mhm,
So they tend to come and recruit high schoolers, right? Right? They even start from high school,
okay.
and it's been a norm in the states there. But recently, I saw that they are trying to make it more like because they say men women are the same,
Mhm.
equality and all. They are enlisting women.
But with that,
They are enlisting women.
men and women are the same. I don't believe that.
No, that's where the equality comes from. They said everything
Equality, yes.
work
Equal opportunity, yes.
exactly. So if you
But
have
not the same.
you
Okay,
see
you continue your story, not to cut you.
the equality, you see they are fighting for equality
Mm,
in every that's equality to opportunity, right? Opportunity. Now they are enforcing it. Say the military now they're going to include women,
okay,
right?
okay,
They're going to enlist women.
okay.
So they're recruiting them.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you applying, they're coming to recruit, just like how they recruit guys did.
Okay.
Now I'm seeing all kinds of, I don't know, but I'm seeing women crying their eyes out. They are saying they are having some certain sicknesses. They cannot enlist. They cannot be enlisted
But
because their
with
mother.
that, it has to do with the individual. Maybe that is not where the person wants to
That
be.
is the point I'm talking about. You are fighting for opportunity on the general, on the last scale.
Opportunity in the area I have interest in the opportunity in the area I want to grow in.
No, when you say you want equality,
Mm-hmm.
there's a difference between the equality and empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
Empowerment, is to boost the woman's maybe self-esteem, confidence
Yeah,
level
that's what
in
we are
chasing
talking
what they
about.
want.
That's what
The
women
equality,
empowerment. That's
the
what we are talking
equality, the equality, because they are all synonymous anyway.
about.
General
In some
playground,
context.
general playground,
Okay.
like the ground is leveled,
Okay.
you are all given. So that means whatever the man do, even what did they even say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. So if a man can go to a bank and be a general manager, and you're saying a woman can do better in that position than a man, why is that she cannot do better in the military then?
Because that's not where her interest
Exactly.
is.
So when a woman is being limited on a certain place, that's where the issue comes in. The women
So
are saying that they don't agree to that.
so
Yet when it's being open, they are pushing the women to join certain fields there. They said no, we want to be the one to select. So that's why I say the hypocrisy.
no, you see,
No, you can't
look at it
choose.
from
You
this.
can't. They say you cannot.
No,
You can't eat your cake and have it at the same time.
look at it from this angle. Okay. Now, I want to be a tech person,
Mhm.
right? So my focus is learning programming, learning anything that will what let me achieve my objectives. Okay. Now then you come along, you say, no, I don't want you to be a tech guy. I want you to go into car mechanics, or I want you to be a bank manager, for instance. Now you are forcing me to be a bank manager rather than being a tech guy or cyber security expert. I think that is exactly the scenario you are narrating. But the empowerment is where give me the education, allow me to explore or allow me to choose whatever I want. If I go to apply for a job, don't say because I am a woman, so I can't get that job. If I want the job, give me the opportunity to work.
That is where it's very contradictory. If you are given like a company is given a status quo to allow some amount of women to be employed,
Mm.
now it goes against what you are saying.
How does it go
It is
against
based.
what
It's
I am
based on.
saying?
It's now based on competence. But why are you saying that some women are supposed to be allowed in the company, whilst men, please, are far better to take that road than a woman. But because of status quo, you want the woman to take that place. There's a double standard there.
But you look
Let's
at
be even.
the world of the world
It's
population itself.
competence. If you want equality, equality should go across everything. If you want, that's how naturally a man is made.
But the story you narrated does not go with equality.
I'm talking about equality,
Because here you are
opportunity.
forcing someone to
I'm
go
not talking about
into a
forcing.
field,
I'm not talking about forcing.
enlisting someone into a military that
But men go
the
through it all the
person.
time.
No, 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 no.
Some countries make it law. You know that some countries make it lawful. You are supposed to go for military training for a year.
That is
Like
a
take a place
country's
like Russia.
law.
Exactly.
Yes, that is a
Women and men
country's
go. You don't see them complain. You don't see them whining.
law.
But some countries are whining there. You see, that's what I'm saying. They are being selective. That's the problem I have. You don't select.
You don't select.
It's all if you want
So,
to take that ground and say you want what men do.
by
and
you
even,
yourself, you select. Even when you are looking for a job, it's not any job that you.
but nobody saying woman cannot select. But I'm saying
Exactly.
but you
So
see,
she also has to select.
but I'm not saying they cannot select. I'm saying that if you want to be treated like how men are treated,
Okay.
then you should take the hit as it comes in. If men are being enlisted, for instance, to the military, because it's not their choice. You think men want to just go and throw their lives away? No, no. Which man wants to do that? They have families, they have their own dreams. Some of them don't even want to be in the military,
Okay.
right? So if a man is being pushed to that, and a woman, you are saying a woman also has the equal opportunity, right? She can also enlist, and you are saying it is based on her choice alone. I know doing some sort
Even
of
with a man, it's based
exactly.
on his choice. But you can also have men that when they want to enlist them, they also give excuses. That's I'm not. I have a sickness that I can't.
But you're only taking you're not talking about the military. But I'm saying
You gave
you see
a military
that's what I'm
enlistment
saying. You only talk
as
about
an
one
example.
aspect and see how they were crying.
Hmm?
I don't remember seeing a video where a man was crying saying he cannot join the military. That's what I'm saying. No, let's be no.
then
I'm all for
then our viewers have to get us a man crying that he doesn't want to join the military.
I don't think you find out, but you never know. This world is changing news. There are
Okay.
guys who are like girls anyway.
Mm.
Let's not even talk about that. That's a different topic altogether. But yes, look, I'm not against the whole women empowerment. I'm not totally not against it.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
I
I have a mom,
understand that.
I have a sister. I empower my sister to be the best
Yeah,
person she can.
I understand
But the
that.
thing is,
Mm.
I don't see it to be fair when you and I go for a job
Mhm.
or you go for a job interview
Mm.
with a woman.
Mhm.
You are highly competent.
Mhm.
You are deserving of that field, but because of status quo, she will take that place there.
Mm.
Now, who's going to run the loss? It's not you, it's not her, it is the company.
Why is it is it a company?
Because
She's equally competent.
no, that's why I said if there are two people, a man and a woman, a man is more competent more competent than the woman.
Mm.
Who's going to suffer? It is not the man or the woman, it is the company.
Mm.
So that
The
status
company
quo
is
is there.
not. The company knows all of this thing, that,
It's
and they
look,
still
that's
put
why I said
that policy
competency
in
over
place.
is competency. End of the day is competency. They're going to run at a loss.
Mm.
I'm not against. I'm only look.
They will give you on the job training.
That's why I said that's you
That's
see,
an opportunity for
it's
her.
competence. So if you are good, you give the woman the opportunity to study what they want.
Mm.
If you go to universities, you go to schools there. Let's go to, because universities where you have specific programs they all target.
Mm.
Because secondary school, junior, you all do the same thing. So, but tertiary, go look at the focus groups.
Okay.
You see, they attend business schools there.
Mhm.
Some few may attend IT schools there,
Mhm.
right? And maybe a handful engineering.
Mhm.
That's where, but you mostly see them centered at one place.
Mhm.
Business. What is business about? Money,
Mhm.
comfortability, comfort.
Mm.
When you go to the oil drilling oil station, what's the name? The refineries and whatever, the
Yeah.
refinery. Will you find a woman there?
There are
Will
women
you find
there.
women there?
Yes.
Where?
Now you find women in that area as well.
So no, you see, I'm not saying you will not find a woman there. How many would you see them? They are
They
going
are
for
handful though.
exactly. They are going to places where they feel more comfortable.
Mm.
So now,
It's a choice. That's their choice.
exactly, it's their choice.
And you also made a choice to go into
That's why I'm saying
places where
this whole debate,
you presume is more difficult.
and I'm not against that. Look, when you go to this oil, it's a tedious job.
Mm.
It's about manpower. It's power.
Yeah, sure,
If
for
you don't have the
sure,
strength, you can't do anything.
for
So
sure.
I'm not blaming women for not going there. I'm not going to
And
say
that takes us to men and women. Are they the same? Okay, men
mhm.
and women. I also believe they are not the same. But with equality, with giving everyone equal opportunity, I believe with that one, everybody should be given equal opportunity.
Intellectually, yeah, you can find men who are better than women and women who are better than men.
Mm.
But physically, there's a big difference. Scientifically, it's even proven. It's just there. It's biological.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But equally,
So
you can find women that are more physically,
that few.
yes, but
Psychologically, even
generally.
psychologically, men are stronger.
Mhm.
I mean, as you age, right?
Mhm.
Men deal with stress. They are known for dealing with stress on daily basis.
But men also die early.
What is the contribution of men dying early to? It's stress,
Yeah, it
depression.
also contributes to that
Exactly.
though. It also contributes to that
And but sometimes women can be a really handful,
though.
housewives and all that. But that's
That's a topic for another day.
but yes, look, I'm not against this women empowerment. I'm for it. There are
Mm.
many female figures who are for that and they speak on it and what have you.